Greetings, my friends. This is Maerlande, and we have some more of the dueling tournament. This is the second bracket. You can see up on the screen the list, and I am doing the match between Lourdes playing Hinnom and JohnnyJohnny playing Vanheim. So we'll go straight to the game. Slide that out of the way. So let's overview what we can see so far. First, for Hinnom, and that is played by, oh my gosh, I gotta confirm that, played by Lourdes. Does not have a pretender awake that we can see. He's got his starting army. This is turn 2, because turn 1 we basically can't really see anything. If we look at his independence, which is always interesting on this first turn, and we can glance quickly at messages. So they made profits, and that was the sum total. No expansion yet. He's got a hefty load of barbarians, heavies and slingers, archers and heavies, and barbarians. So pretty challenging. Now over here for Vanheim, played by JohnnyJohnny, he does have an awake Frostfather. So I'm expecting to see fairly quickly a Rainbow Bless and a heavy go for the research. And his startings, heavy cavalries and lights, militias and archers, slayers and heffalumps. Over here, just heavies. So not bad. You should have a fairly straightforward expansion. So I'm expecting we're going to see some serious work with sacreds. It doesn't look like he bought too many so far. We have a quick look at what his options are for sacreds. Let's see. Oh, that's Hinnom, sorry. Now, hang on a second. Have I got this backwards? I don't think so. This kind of, why did he call himself Lourdes? That's kind of weird. Anyways, we're expecting to see some Van here. Let me just confirm here. Okay. So, I think that's kind of funny. JohnnyJohnny just literally, to be a smarty pants, called himself Lourdes. Okay. He's just trying to mess with my system. So I think we've seen everything we want to see here on turn 2. So I'll move on very quickly. I'll jump to turn 3. Very simple. Where are we here? Lourdes and JohnnyJohnny, turn 3. Awesome. Off we go. Okay, first couple of battles. So we'll watch them on the map here and see what we see. So Hinnom rolls out with, I'm going to look at the message, charioteers. So that's his starting army. And it went just fine. Let's just watch, see if there's anything much to see. Alright, we can speed this up. Now, hopefully the volume of the independents is decent. And there we go. Very straightforward. The chariots go chewing through. He throws some javelins. And off he goes. So he's got a few of the swordsmen and a few of the javelin boys. So that was quite straightforward. I'm not going to spend a bunch of time on that. Have a look here over here. And we have the starting army with a handful of Van here and a Van Hers. So we should see his bless. Alright, let's see. Oh, Air Shield and then Divine Blessing. So he's brought the Prophet along. Oh, he's got Chill. Look at that. Okay, he's gone with, let's have a look and see what his bless is. Magic weapons. Shock resist, fire resist, cold resist. Bark skin, strength, blood bond, and chill. Well, cool. So a common choice with, well, not with Van here, but with Elf Cavalry is going for defense. Chilla is going to be a little rough on his non-sacred troops. So his Van here he's got well in front. And these guys do not have javelins. Okay, let's just have a watch. So the Van here just annihilate everything. And the spear guys, oh look at that, they flank, they're running around. Doing well. Well, that was very easy. So before we leave, let's just leave the bless up for a little while. I'm going to grab a screen clip of this, and that way I'll have it for reference. I'll put that in my notes, check my notes, and we'll go from there. So I trust you guys can quite happily see the bless. We don't know anything about Hinnom's bless yet. All right, I believe we're done watching this one, and I believe that is satisfactory for turn 3. Don't need to spend a ton of time on this. Let's jump to turn 4 very quickly. Yeah, I don't think it's too much of a loss for the 10 seconds it takes me to do this. On the messages, 1 attack each. Let's go to the map and see what we see. Okay, so Hinnom is pushing fairly aggressively outwards. He's come up against one of the significant choke points in this map. But also, some people on this map have found this to be a very good location to put their first fort. Let's just confirm the map. These guys are playing on the Short Gauntlet. Basically, so far, the most popular map in the dueling tournament. Now, did he have any losses? He had no losses. He's brought up more chariots, because it was 2 last turn. So he is buying chariots. Yes, sir, he's buying chariots. Let's have a look at the score graphs. Provinces are equal. Nothing on forts. Good bit of research going on for, and for, no, that's income, sorry. Gem income. Here's research. Okay, Vanheim is well ahead on the research. Nothing much to see on Dominion, and army size is about the same. Okay, I have to hit the... Okay, I just didn't want to cough in your ear there. You don't need that. I don't need that. And Vanheim is doing a similar move, pushing outwards with 0 losses. And back at home, more Van Heers. So he's probably buying another Van Heers. So I think we can chug along quickly and pop out these first few turns till we see some serious action. We're on turn 5. And off we go. You can see there, glancing at my screen, there's been a lot going on for the dueling tournament, which is amazing. I'm just gobsmacked. Yeah, gobsmacked is a good word for it. Okay, a single expansion for Hinnom and 2 for Vanheim. So let's start with Vanheim because we're closest. Okay, so only 6 Van Heers does... Oh, no, 9, but he lost... Oh, that was against the elephants. But he should be able to compensate for that quite quickly. So he Divine Blesses. And it looks like attack large. And some of them get trampled. And the elephants run away. So that was a relatively risky decision. But I think probably pays off because that's his cap circle. That gets that out of the way. And now he can carry on. Here, okay, he took out Lion Tribe with the loss of a single Huskar. Whoopie-doo. Have a quick watch. Speed that up a bit. Okay, he looks like he didn't get them all blessed. Oh no, that's... well, there's only a handful of Van Heers here, so he did get them. Yes, sir. Looks like he got them all. And he's not throwing his javelins, so that's a choice. Oh, he got a little bit of vine action happening. Got a couple of Huskarls. Not too bad. Could be worse. Now, where's the Van here? Oh, here they are. They are flanking. Yes, sir. And so is the Van Heers coming up on advance and cast, or is he coming up to fight? Advance and cast. No, shoot. He's throwing his javelins. All right, that's kind of cool. Gosh, I've been streaming so much, I went glancing over to the other screen to see if I had something going on. Where's the Van Heers going? Oh, stay behind now. Okay. So he shoots a couple times and then he stays behind. That's a good script. I like that. All right, let's have a look at Hinnom. Okay, so he's brought an army here already. So he's probably going to site search. He might be looking to... And he's decided to buy himself some mermen. Interesting choice. He's going to maybe try to take that pond. It's a little tough to take with mermen. Or maybe he's just going to use them as plane commanders because they were the first province he took. And here's his charioteers and stuff. So 9 charioteers, otherwise his starting army. He's brought along 2 magi. What are they doing? Curious to see what they are doing. Doesn't he have any magic for them? Summon a courage. Alright, what did this guy cast? Poison resistance. Okay, and nothing for this guy yet. Flying shards. Flying shards isn't very good. Oh, there was some imps there, some devils. Look at that. Where'd the devils come from? Not very many of them, but that could have been ugly. I didn't notice we saw the devils on the report. I didn't notice them. He may have, because he built himself into a box to keep his magi safe. 7 so he's got Smite Demon. Aha. It's probably part of it. Heavy Cav. He's holding up okay there. Now these guys are size 5, so they can trample cavalry. And that devil's dead, so now the chariots... Oh, this guy is running away? Yes. Oh, he almost got killed. That was touch and go. It was very touch and go. Okay, he's smiting a bit. Word of Thorns. So he's got this. He's got this cleanly. But it was a little hairy. So 3 devils. Isn't that interesting? What I forgot to check. Is there a soul contract here? Yes, there is. Look at that. Wonder if he lucked out and got it. Probably not. The chances aren't terribly good. It's always cool to catch yourself an early soul contract, but... Well, I think we've covered turn 5. Yes, sir. I think we have. Let's jump along. Turn 6. Three attacks by Hinnom, 2 by Vanheim, and we could ignore my miscellaneous event. Those have no bearing whatsoever on the game. You can see I'm tucked away over here, way off the map. It's a good map for that. I don't have to muck about. It was set up for things like Omni. And of course, for those aware, we've set this because we have to set a throne to use the Clockwork Bot. So I've set this to a level 3 single throne, but it's not connected, so it's effectively impossible to do anything about it. So what do we see? We got 5 Vanheers and Vanheers that easily clear out 2 heavy cavalry. That's not very many heavy cavalry. I can see why I wasn't too worried about that one. Let's have a quick watch. Okay, blast keeps them back. Just be sure that they get all blast. And bye-bye the heavy cavalry, and these guys are all berserked. That one came close. He's kind of beat up, but he lived. And they've got the blood bond on. And here they go. Bum-ba-da-dum-bum-bum. That's serious Ginsu knives. Vanheers are serious Ginsu knives. They're the sacred we took in the All-Stars game. Pretty amazing. All right, that one's over. And he's got another one here. So he's pushing very rapidly towards Hinnom. And his starting army is starting to shrink away. But it's still good. With only 4 Vanheers. But probably a good chunk of them were damaged. Maybe crippled. See if they move slowly. Okay, there's his bless goes up. Yeah, so he's got some guys back here with various dementia. Ah, that's funny. What about this guy? This guy's got a limp. What does dementia actually do? Lower MR has inactivity. That's not an affliction I've seen very often, I have to say. And a crippled. Okay, so that's why those guys have fallen behind. And this Huskarl as well has a crippled, so he's falling behind. But there we go. Smackety smack. Okay, so really not a lot to see there. I think we can let that go. Let's have a look and see what Hinnom did. Oh, Hinnom had a fail. Oh, okay, he just probed with a merman captain on retreat, I believe. I'm sure we'll quickly see this guy immediately run off, and he did. Okay, that was that. And he's got his chariots. One up here to this cave. He won't be able to cross the mountain pass here. It's not warm enough. What are his scales? He's got pretty basic scales. Nothing too obnoxious. He's not got a lot of candles, but his profit, I think, is running around out here. Let's have a look at the Hall of Fame briefly. Okay, so we got, probably that's the profit, and another profit, I'm guessing. We can check that later on. But the Hall of Fame is fairly small. So this does give him the chance. See, there's some interesting cave-to-cave, high-speed movement paths on this map. You see, we kind of link all the caves. So there's kind of a road around the backside. What's up? What did he fight here? Some co-onis and absolutely no trouble whatsoever. Just have a quick look. He's got another Ami here. Interesting. So it's casting poison resistance. And then what? Got some skeletons going up. Okay. The demon priest tossing up a few skeletons. And here comes the chariots. There's the prophet. Aha. De Beer, the prophet. So that makes sense. Yeah, that quite makes sense. Okay, so the prophet's doing a bit of banish, and that's about it. So I think we've seen what we want to see here, and then he had another attack over here. That did not work. His mage got killed. So why did his mage get killed? Let's have a look. Let's watch. What got his mage? Did they get around the flanks of the chariots? I'm guessing these infantry over here are going to get past the chariots. Yep, that's exactly the problem. And this guy is woefully weak for that. Well, that's an odd choice. Now, why did this guy not cast any other spells? All he cast was poison resistance. Then he prepares to cast sleep ray. Well, that's too bad. So he lost that one because we should watch that again. I sort of rushed that. Let's just try this one more time. Speed it up even faster. Does he get off the sleep ray at all? He does get off the sleep ray. Puts that guy and that guy and that guy to sleep, but it's not enough. Nope, that was it. End of the fight. Okay, so I would not have done that. I think that's a safe statement. So that was the 3 battles for Hinnom. Now, we still won't see a Dormant God. Dormant Pretender, there is no Pretender out. It's only turn 6. Let's jump to turn 7. Here we go. So 2 fights each. Let's have a look and see the positioning. Now, one thing I want to look at, let's take a look at the graphs now. Army size, Hinnom is significantly bigger, but on the other hand, he's not using sacreds. So his troops are probably cheaper. I could check. Provinces, slight advantage for Vanheim. Forts, nothing's changed. Income, slight advantage for, well, moderate advantage for Vanheim. Gems, a little bit of success for Hinnom. Research is huge. The difference here in research is kind of amazing. And keep in mind, we have easy research set. And Dominion, both are fine. They're spreading their candles. I should just turn candles on. They're not always on by default. Zoom in a little. So good candles for Vanheim here. He's got 7, so that's pretty good production. 1 Van Hurst plus 6 Van Heer every turn. And over for Hinnom, he's only got 2 candles showing, but I think that's because his profit, he doesn't have a god out, and his profit is spreading other places. Now let's look at the kind of overview of who's positioned where. Vanheim has come over here and taken this province here. Again, that's one of the best places for a fort because there's a difficult passage here. There's a river crossing. Is there a fort being built here? There is not. All right. And then other places, Vanheim is clearing some more of his capital circle. He's finished that. He's got a small squad of surf warriors. Okay. But no more Van here. So his 2 battles were this one. 9 Van here, cleared the heavy cavalry without a loss. There probably won't be too much to see here. Let's watch it on the high speed. I think it's safe to say he's going to Divine Bless. And there they go. They just take everything out. And again, he's using that same advance once, shoot twice. I think stay behind troops. Yeah, stay behind troops. Okay, so that's a pretty safe script for him. And on this one, only 5 Van Heers against, oh look, there was a joke, and an Azure Mage. So there could have been a little bit of trouble, depending. Mage, what's that mage going to do? Oh, he's got some goodies. Leper King Rod and a Whip of Command. But he's diseased because he's been carrying the Leper King Rod. Okay. And he's battle fright and he's feebled. And he's got a slave collar. Oh god. That's pretty funny. Well, that's a funny kind of setup for the independents. How to wipe out a independent mage and make life easy for the expander. Make life very easy for the expander. And here they go. Go Van Heer, go. Speed it up. Yeah, look at those guys. They're just really, really hard to kill. Yeah, all right. That was that. I think we've done turn 7. Of course, if you've got questions, I'll still have this stuff around. I can always bring up another episode and include some more information. Okay, let's do a quick turn 8. And then I'll end this on the 30-minute mark. So this should be the last turn. Do a little edit, clean it up a bit, make it pretty. Okay, 3 attacks by Vanheim, 2 by Hinnom. And what do we see? So Vanheim has not pressured towards Hinnom's capital more at this point in time. He's got an attack here, nice and clean, didn't lose anything. I'm guessing yes, another attack here, took out some deer tribe. Again, no losses. And another clean attack here, a little bit of loss. These guys might have been damaged. And he has, I'm pretty sure, cold scale. Yeah, his scales are fairly horrific, but he's got a pretty solid bless plus the awake expander. And we haven't seen him bring out any magic yet. Checking here. Okay, he's not building a fort there yet. Okay, I don't see forts under construction. Let's just jump around and have a look. I do not see any forts under construction. Gonna have to quickly glance around and check. Nope, and he's holding the center location, the Great Choke Point. Well, he works on the flanks and builds up his economy. Okay, so here's the big army for Hinnom, and it clears these Ecdromos, Hoplites, and Slingers very easily. Let's have a quick watch. I think it's going to be quite straightforward. So again, he doesn't need a blast. Oh, this is the guy who's heroic. Okay. Interesting. He must have got some early kills. And then this Ami, no, he's doing poison resistance again. And he had all his troops on hold. The chariots come and trample everybody. Go charging through, trample some more. So not a lot else to see here. I think this is pretty straightforward. Yeah, there it is. It's over. All right. Now he had a second battle here. And that one he took out the slingers and the heavy infantries with 9 chariots. Nice and tidy. So if we looked at all these battles, we had one for Vanheim, lost a couple. Second for Vanheim, lost a few. Third for Vanheim, and 2 for Hinnom. Anything in the capitals to see? There is not. Well, I got time for one more turn because this is quite quiet. So let's pop out and do turn 9. Quickly pop out and do turn 9. So, oh, look at that. Vanheim attacked Hinnom. Well, isn't that interesting? We have 2 other expansions by Vanheim, 2 expansions by Hinnom, and an independent attack. So let's see where we can see things. So what do we have here? 9 van here, clear archers and militias. That's not worth really looking at. Where are the other ones? Here, 5 van here's, take out some heavy infantries and slingers, very light defenses. Where's that third fight? This one here. A battle in Hinnom. Oh, look at that. He's sieged the capital. Yes, sirree, he has sieged the capital. Well, this is important. Look at that. Look at that. So there's your standard capital, 25 PD. And it gets wiped out. And that is a huge move. That is a massive move. I'll show you the implications here in a minute, but that's over. That is over. Yeah, so he's got a Cohen, which I believe is part of his standard PD. And it is over. Okay. Expansion here by Hinnom. Expansion here by Hinnom. Both clean. So that was this location. And where was the other location? Here? No, that's the same one. Jump to the other one. Here we are. Well, isn't that interesting? So now, what the heck? How did Hinnom get over here? What is he really doing over there? Where is this independence that attacked him back? 22 trolls. Well, look at that. Look at that. That is painful. Isn't that painful? So, what we want to see here, and this is very important, Hinnom no longer traces any income. So his income just tanked. Absolutely tanked. He has no second forts. He has no research. And as best we know, he's only been buying chariots. Can he attack chariots with what he has? So I'm going to do a cliffhanger on you guys. Sorry if I'm being a pain in the ass, but I'm going to do a cliffhanger here. Hinnom is in trouble. He's very much in trouble. So I'll edit this up. I'll add a little music. I'll add a nice title page, and we'll go from that. Have a good one, everybody.